So hi guys, how are you? I hope you all are well, and I welcome you all on my channel Physics Unbox. So in this lecture we are going to see the force between two parallel wires if they are carrying some current. Okay, we'll see if the direction of the current is same and the direction of the current is not same. I mean they are in opposite direction, and we will see the magnetic field of a current carrying loop on the axis of that particular loop. We'll see. So let's get started. So keep restriction off. Let's do a physics unbox. So now we'll see the force between two current carrying wire. Okay. So we are going to see the force between two wires. We know that then when there is a current carrying wire, it will produce a magnetic field at point D, at a distance D, which is mu naught upon 4 pi I dl cross r by r cube. This we know already. This magnetic field will be there. Suppose we keep one wire in that particular magnetic field. What will happen? We know that whenever the wire is kept in a magnetic field, it will experience a force that is IL cross B, right? We know that whenever there is a magnetic field, let's say like this. Okay, if I keep a current carrying wire like this, it will experience the length of this wire is L. So, and the magnetic field is V. So, it will experience a force IL cross B, right? We know this already. Okay. If angle between the I and the magnetic field is 90 degrees, so obviously it will become ILB only. So this is the force when a current carrying wire is kept in a magnetic field. So when two wires are kept parallel to each other, they will produce the magnetic field on each other. See, let's say we have two wires like this. Two wires of negligible cross section like this. Okay, this is IA, this is IB, means current in this wire is IA, current in this wire is IB, and they are separated by some distance, let's say D it is, right? Okay. So because both wires are having the current, so obviously they will produce magnetic field. This IA will produce a magnetic field on IB, and IB will produce a magnetic field on IA. Let's see how they will produce the magnetic field. So B due to A or IA on IB. Let's say this wire is A, this wire is B. So B due to A, due to wire A on IB, right? So can you tell me where will be the direction of the magnetic field here? Tell me guys. So it is like this. Tell me guys. So it will be downward. Downward. See, these wires are like this. These are kept in K like this. This is X, this is Y, this is Z. So are kept in Z axis like this, parallel to Z axis. So where will be the field direction? Where will be the magnitude of the field? Magnitude of the field, that will be, keep your thumb in the direction of the current. Point your fingers in the direction of the point. So it will be downward like this. It is in Z axis like this. See, it is the Z axis like this. Okay. Keep your palm in the direction of the current and stretch your finger towards the point. So where is the magnetic field? Magnetic field is downward. So obviously it will be downward like this. Understood or not? Tell me. Is the point clear? Tell me. Okay. So it is BA. What is BA? BA means what? field due to A. Alright. Can you tell me what will be the direction of the magnetic field due to B on A? Tell me. Yes. See, keep your thumb in the direction of the current. Current is this, and stretch your finger towards the point. So it will be upward, I think. So it will be upward. So it is B. Okay. So it is downward. Okay. This is upward. Yes or no, guys? Tell me. Okay. Now, so what is B? It is the B, magnetic field due to B. Up to here, any problem? Tell me. Any confusion up to here? Any confusion up to here? Any doubt up to here? Tell me. Now, can you tell me what will be the force on the B wire because of A? See, how the magnetic field will be working, it will be like this here, everywhere. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? It will be working like this. For this one, how it will be working? It will be working upward like this, everywhere. Yes or no? So tell me, if the length of the wires are L, let's suppose the length of the wire is L. Tell me the force on B because of it. We know that whenever there is a wire kept in a magnetic field, okay, carrying a current I, and magnetic field is B, and the length of the wire is L, the force is ILB. We know that, right? If the angle between the I and the magnetic field is 90 degree, sorry, L and B is 90 degree, then we will say this is directly ILB. Can you tell me what will be the force generated on this particular wire because of A? Tell me. If you see like that, force, the magnetic field is downward, right? The current is in this direction. Angle is 90 degree, yeah, see. See, this is parallel to Z direction. See, this is parallel to Z, but it is minus Y. It is minus Y, it is Z plus Z direction. Sorry, the current is minus Z direction, the magnetic field is minus Y direction. So they are mutually perpendicular, na? 90 degrees only. Yes or no? Tell me. So tell me the force. I think it will be I. What is the current in this one? IB. Yes or no? Tell me. IB, yes. The current is IB. Okay, IB. Length is L. And what is the magnetic field? That is B. Yes, A. Yes or no? It is BA. Okay. It is BA now. Now guys, this is the force generated. Can you tell me the direction? Can you tell me the direction for this? We know that direction we will decide by the Fleming's left hand rule, right? This thumb will present force. This index finger will present what? Magnetic field. This index finger will present the current. See, so place your index finger in the direction of the magnetic field like this. Okay. Then place your yes. This is where is the magnetic field? Here. Magnetic field is here, and the current direction is here, right? Yes or no? Magnetic field is here. Okay. Current direction is here, like this. So where is the force direction? I think it will be. It will be in x direction, minus x direction. Yes or no? It will be. See, B is what? Minus j cap. I is minus k cap. Right? I is minus k. So it will be where? It will be minus I cap. Is the point here? Tell me. See, you can just find out the direction of the force by the palm rule also. See, place your finger in the direction of the current. Stretch your finger in the direction of the magnetic field. So it will be like this, right? So where is the direction of the force? It will be in the x direction. Is the point clear? Tell me. Yes. Okay. So F will be in minus I direction, right? Okay. See, now it is making 90 degree with this, 90 degree with this. Okay. 90 degree with this also. So I think we are correct because it is making 90 degree, right? Can you tell me what will be the magnitude of BA? Whenever there is a current carrying wire, there is I at point D. What is the current? What is the magnetic field here, guys? At point P, tell me. Mu naught by 4 pi I dl by R square or D square. This D, right? Sorry, this is for finite, right? This is for finite. It will be how much? Mu naught I by 2D, right? 2 pi into D, yes. If the wire is there at point D, the magnetic field will be mu naught by 2 pi I by D, right? This will be the magnetic field. So BA will be how much? Tell me here. Mu naught by 2 pi IA by D. Is the point clear? Tell me. Tell me, guys. Yes. Yes. So BA will be mu naught upon 2 pi I by D, right? Okay. So can you tell me now what is the FBA? Tell me. Tell me FBA. So mu naught by 2 pi IA by D. This is the magnetic field, right? And IB into L. Okay. So it will be mu naught by 2 pi D. Okay. IA IB into. So this will be the force. Is the point clear, guys? Tell me. Okay. See, guys, the force on the wire A will also be same as this, right? Because you see, magnetic field here generated. Just tell me what is the magnetic field due to A? What is due to B? Tell me. That is mu naught by. Tell me. Mu naught 2 pi D I B, right? If you want to find out the force, then it will be I B L B, right? So BB, I B L B, right? So which one? Sorry, this is F A B. Force on A because of B. So force on A because of B. So it will be IA L and BB, right? So IA L BB is how much? Mu naught IB by 2 pi D, right? So it will be mu naught by 2 pi D into IA IB into L. Is the point clear? Tell me. So can I say here, so FAB is equal to minus FPA. Tell me. Can I say like that? So can you tell me where is the direction of the force here? See, just now we found the force direction will be here. this one. This is FBA. And where will be the direction of AB then? FAB. They will be mutually opposite. Okay? They are opposing each other. So, one thing you have to see here, that IE and IB are in same direction. Yes or no? Tell me. Don't you feel IA and IB are in same direction? It means when we take two wires, when the current in these two wires are in same direction, then they are having a attraction force. They will be having an attractive force. See, they are attracting or not? FBA, FAB, they are attracting or not? Yes, they are attracting. But if I reverse the current direction, one will be like this and one will be like this. So they will oppose each other. So it is just opposite to the charges. If you see same charges, they repel each other. But if the charges are different, they will repel, so they will attract each other. But here, if the current is parallel, both current are parallel, they will attract each other. If current is anti-parallel, they will repel each other. Is the point clear, guys? Tell me. Okay? Is the point clear? Okay. So take this. So now, guys, let's understand. If similar wire is there, they will attract. If opposite wire is there, they will repel each other. Let's see. So guys, if two wires are there like this, if they are having the same current, IA here, IB here, so they are called parallel wires. Whenever there is a parallel wires, the current direction is same. If current direction is same, so which force will be there? Attraction or repulsive? Attraction force, yes. Attraction force, yes. If we have two wires which are anti-parallel, means one current is IA like this, one current is IB like this. IA is like this, IB like this. Okay. And this kind of wire is called anti-parallel. Okay. If current direction is opposite, the force is repulsive force. Okay, one more thing I am going to tell you here. See, guys, if I take two wires like this, and the IA is like this, IB is like this, what is the expression we got the force? Of force, tell me. FAB is equal to mu naught by 2 pi d, if the separation is d, IA, IB into L. Okay. If I take this L here, it will be like this. FA by L is equal to mu naught by 2 pi d, IA, IB. Can you tell me what is this expression? What we call this expression? Don't you feel this is the force per unit area? Sorry, force per unit length. Force per unit length. Just see carefully. If IA is equal to IB is equal to 1 ampere, let's say, okay, and the separation is 1 meter. If the separation is 1 meter, can you tell me what will be the FAB by L? I think it will be mu naught by 2 pi. That's it. If you multiply 2 by 2 and divide by 2, it will become mu naught 2 by 4 pi. Yes or no? Tell me. So, can you say this? This will become this much Newton per meter. Tell me. Because mu naught by 4 pi is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 7. Okay, and 2 is there. So 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 Newton per meter. So it means what? Can we make the definition of one Who is this? So guys, tell me that can I make the definition of 1 ampere from here? Can I say whenever two wires are there and they are separated by the 1 meter distance, then if the force produced between these two wires is 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 Newton, then the current in the wire is 1 ampere. Just listen one more time. Can I say if the separation between two wires is 1 meter, if the separation in two wires is 1 meter and the force per unit area, force per unit length, if we are getting 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 Newton meter, so can I say the current in the wires is 1 ampere? Tell me. Is the point clear? What I am going to tell you, are you able to understand or not? It means if we take two wires and if we keep the separation between these two wires 1 meter and the force we get, force per unit length we get 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 Newton, it means the current in that particular wires is 1 ampere. Is the point clear? Okay. Okay, first you take this, then we will write the definition of 1 ampere. Just write this fast. The magnetic field on the axis of current carrying loop. So let a current carrying loop in YZ plane, okay, with current I, so this is X, okay, this is Y, this is Z. Okay, there is a plane, YZ plane. So one disc is there, one circular loop is there here, like this. Okay, so this is the center of the loop. Okay, and the current is flowing like this. So we know already the DL direction is same as that of I. Yes or no? Tell me. If I take DL, small DL here, where is the current direction? This will be the current direction. If I take a small DL here, current direction is there. Yes or no? Is the point clear? Okay. If I make, so we have to find the magnetic field at this point. This point is X distance away from the center. And this radius of the loop is R. So let's join this. Okay, so this point here. Okay. So if you see the front view like this, if you see the front like this, it is like this. And the current is flowing like this. Okay. Okay. Now can you tell me where will be the direction of the field here due to this small element? Tell me. Tell me guys. See, the current direction is here. Current direction is here. Where is the direction of the point? Here. So where is the direction of the force? Sorry. Yes, like this. This is the radius. So where is the direction of the force? Upward, like this. Tell me. Yes or no? See, it is like this and the point is like this somewhere. See, it is the center. This is the current direction. And the point is here. Where is the direction of the force? Upward. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. See, it is like this. So current is here, point is here. So direction will be like this. So don't you feel the force direction will be perpendicular to this radius? Obviously we know that the it will be perpendicular to the radius and it will perpendicular to the distance and the dl. See how we found out the, if this is, we take dl, okay, this is the current. If I want to find out the magnetic field at this point, how will we find? Keep your thumb in the direction of the I. Stretch your finger in the direction of the B. So where is the direction of the magnetic field? It is inside like this. Yes or no? So this is, B is perpendicular to I and this radius R, or let's say R. Yes or no? So it should be perpendicular to this and this. Ultimately it is like this. See. Are you getting my point or not? See, you can shift it here. So ultimately it is perpendicular to this and perpendicular to this. Are you getting my point or not? Let's say it is smaller. Tell me yes or no. Let us suppose it is making an angle theta from here. Okay. Can you tell me from downward how it will be? See. Like this. Downward. Like this. See, if you do like this, it will be downward. Yes or no? Like this. So it will be like this. It is also making an angle theta from here. So it is dB, here it is dB. So we are taking the small element here, from here. Small element dl, what is the dl direction? Is this. You curl your finger, stretch your finger in the direction of the point. So force is this. Here also the direction of the current is here. Stretch your palm, stretch your finger in the direction of the point. So force will be like this. Then this is also making an angle theta here. Are you able to understand or not? Tell me. Is the point clear, guys? Tell me. Okay. Now, so because it is a vector, we cannot solve it like that. So we have to take the component dB sine theta, dB sine theta, and one component will be here dB cos theta, and one more component with this dB cos theta. Tell me, is the point clear? Tell me, don't you feel this and this component are equal and opposite? dB sin theta, dB sin theta. Tell me. So it will be dB cos theta, right? Let's take only this component, okay? This element only, okay? This I show you. This I made you to understand that this will be cancelled. dB sin theta will be cancelled here, right? So we'll take one and we'll integrate and we'll get all the magnetic field, right? So to find out the full magnitude, you have to integrate dB cos theta. Yes or no? Tell me. Tell me yes or no, guys. Okay. See, remember guys, this is not to dB cos theta, dB cos theta. Just I made it to understand it. Okay. So we'll take only one element and we can solve it. We can take two elements. We can take infinity element also. Okay. But let's take only one element and we'll integrate it and we'll get the answer. Okay. Now, see here. So, what is the magnetic field value, guys? Tell me. Small dB at this point. Tell me. Small dB. Tell me. Formula. dB formula. Tell me. Mu naught by 4 pi I by I into dl cross R by R cube. Yes or no? From this point to this point. This is R. Okay. If you open it, you will get mu naught by 4 pi I dl R dl by R square. You see here, again it is 90 degrees between the R and dl. So again, sin 90 we will take directly I dl by R square. This is the dB. Okay, can you tell me what is the cos theta here? See guys, if this is theta, can you say this is 90 minus theta? And if you see carefully, this is 90 degrees. Yes or no? This is 90 degrees because it is already perpendicular. This is theta. Can you say this is 90 minus theta? Okay. So can I say here sin 90 minus theta is equal to r by x. This distance is how much? X. R by x. Tell me. Ultimately it is cos theta. Sin 90 minus theta is what? Cos theta. Okay. Okay. And this will be small r here. Sin 90 minus theta by x by r. Sorry. R by small r. R by small r. Small r by, yes, correct. Okay. So, what is r value, guys? What is r? R root x square plus r square. Any problem? Any problem, guys? So just keep the value, all values here. So b is equal to integration dv is how much? Mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square. R square value is how much? Under root x square plus r square. The square into cos theta is how much? R by under root x square plus r square. Yes or no? Tell me. So this will be open. So it will be 1. This will be 1 by 2. So mu naught by 4 pi will come out. I will also come out. And r will also come out here. And can you say it as x square plus r square into x square plus r square raised to power 1 by 2. Can I say like that? Any problem, guys? Okay. So solve it now. So it will be into dl. Okay. So into dl. Okay. So b is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I r by, this will be x square plus r square raised to power 3 by 2. Any problem? 1 by 2 plus 1. 1 by 2 plus 1, it is 3. And what is the integration of dl? L. And what is L? Integration of dl is what? L. And that L is equal to 2 pi r. Yes or no? So can I write directly 2 pi r? Okay. So pi cancel, 2 cancel. So r will be r square. So b is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 x square plus r square raised to power 3 by 2. Correct? Yes? Any problem, guys? Any problem here? Okay. Okay, so this is the magnetic field. Can you tell me what is the direction of the magnetic field here? Just now we found this will be only the direction of the field. So direction will be I cap. See, this is the direction. See, these components will be cancelled. If you take two symmetric elements, so this dB sin theta and dB sin theta will be cancelled here, right? Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. So where is the direction of the magnetic field? This is in this direction. Understood or not? Yes. So guys, we have seen that if we take a circular loop and if you want to find out the magnetic field at this particular point, which is on the axis, if this is R, this is capital R. So what we got, the magnetic field here, B is, tell me, yeah, tell me, mu naught by 4 pi I r square by, sorry, mu naught by 2 pi I square r by r square plus x square raised to power 3 by 2. Yes or no? Tell me. Is this the correct? Yeah, I think there is no pi here. Yeah. So it is no pi. So no pi here. This is mu naught upon 2 pi, right? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, tell me one thing. Here, the direction, the current was like this. Yes, current was like this. tell me what will be the field direction here. If I ask you for this part, where is the field direction? So again, how will you find the field direction? See guys, we will get in the same direction only. If you want to see, curl your finger in the direction of the, point your finger in the direction of the current, project your fingers in the direction of the point. So force will be this direction, right? So it is again making an angle theta only. So it means if you take a loop like this, so if you take 2 points here, so it will be B here and B here. If you take small element like this, it means if you take the component, you will get B here, B cos theta and B cos theta like this. Are you getting my point or not? So it's not right that the field on this direction will be in this direction. Field in this point will be in this direction. No, field will be in the same direction only. If the current is like this. Are you getting my point or not? Tell me. Tell me guys. See, take your finger like this. Take your thumb in the direction of the field, direction of the current. Project your finger towards the point. So force direction will be this. So obviously it will be here only. So if you want to make the graph for this, so B versus X, if you make it, so where is the maximum one? If you write if X is equal to 0, if this X is equal to 0, so can you tell me what is the field here? Mu naught by 2 I, it will be, how much it will be? 2 I by R. See, it will be, if you keep the X equal to 0 here, so it will be mu naught by 2 I R square by R is to power 3. So R square, 1 R will be cancelled, R square will be cancelled, so you will get this one. Don't you feel this is the magnetic field of the circular loop? Tell me. What is the magnetic field of the circular loop? What is the magnetic field at the center of the circular loop? It was how much? Mu naught I by 2R. Do you remember? Yes or no? So where is the maximum magnetic field? I think maximum magnetic field is at X equal to 0. See, if you see carefully here, this this field is inversely proportional to X. See this one. Yes or no? Tell me, if the X increases, so field also will decreases if X increases. So it will be like this. Are you getting my point or not? So it is the field. It is X. Is the point clear? Tell me. How do we make this graph? At the center it will be maximum mu naught by R. It will be mu naught I by 2R. Right? As we move away from the disk, it will keep on decreasing. If we go like this, it will keep on decreasing. See, this graph is not correct. If I make like this, it is not correct. Sorry, how we can make it? Yes. If I make it, this is not correct. Why? Because, please mute your mic. So it will be, it cannot be correct like this. Okay. If I make it like this, it will not be correct. Why? Because the magnetic field is in this direction only. See, magnetic field will be in this direction. If suppose magnetic field I get in this direction, then it will be correct. It will be correct like this. Okay, it will be correct like this. But magnetic field is only in this direction, so this will not be correct. Only this one will be correct. So it will meet at infinity. Is the point clear? Tell me. Yeah, okay, take this down.